Hey guys, I'm Jill Powell, and if you didn't guess it, we are doing a St. Patrick's Day look today for you. I'm actually going to do two looks. So one is going to be more simple for those who are a little too timid to do something this crazy, and then I'm going to bump it up and show you how to do this look so that for those that love the wild eyes, stay tuned for these two St. Patrick's Day looks. Okay, so St. Patrick's Day is one of my favorite holidays, and the main reason is because I'm Irish. I'm Irish from like all grandparents. I've got a lot of Irish in me, so I've always just had a thing for the holiday. And so I always wear green, I always do my makeup fun. But if you're not Irish, that's okay. You can still celebrate and join in the Irish fun on March 17th. And I'm gonna show you some ways to create a fun look. And if you want to do a little bit more subtle, if you want to step it up, I'm going to show you two different ways so that you can create glam and participate in this very fun holiday as well. So let's get my glasses on. I think we're ready. No, I'm just kidding. So if you don't want to do a lot of eyes, you can definitely give yourself some props. I've got a cute little scarf. I have glasses. There's always like the Kiss Me I'm Irish pins, which I love. This year I have Let the Shenanigans Begin. So let's let the shenanigans begin, right? We're gonna start out with just a simple look, and then I'm going to build it to a bigger look so that you guys can have two different options. Okay, so we are going to start out with a primer. This is Urban Decay Primer Potion. You can apply it directly to your eyes. I always keep my stuff sanitary, so I apply it to my finger, which are sanitized as well. Washing my hands a lot these days, as we all should all the time. So just a little bit all over to both of your eyes. I like to go from the lash line all the way up to the brow. So if you don't use a primer, you can always use like a concealer or something just to make the shadows stick and come out stronger. So since we are going to do two different looks, I'm going to start out with more subtle eyeshadow, and then I'm going to build it up. Okay, so I'm just gonna start out with really natural colors. This is the Natasha Denona palette. Love her. So we're gonna start out with just like a neutral tone, and I've got the names right here. So this one is called Shell. So just something neutral, and I like to pop it right in my crease. As you can see, I started in my like socket. I do want a little bit more color up here and really carving that out. As I get older, I'm not old, but I'm getting old. So as I get older, the skin on my eyes is not as tight as it used to be. So we kind of have to fake my youthful eye look. So if you're like me and things are, moving a little bit more when you blend, or, kind of drooping a little bit more, then really feel for where your bone structure is, because that is how you're going to create that really lifted eyes. As you can see, just really following where my eye socket is and not where like the creases are, because see how that's getting a little saggy right there? Yeah, I might have to fix that one day. We'll see. Not yet though, still too young to fix it. But I'm just going to create a little bit of lift. So again, that shell color with just a kind of soft blending brush. This one's by Smith. It's very similar to like the MAC 217. This is the 247 by Smith. I really like these Smith brushes, by the way. Really, really like them. I love that the shapes, they're really soft, they apply well, they work great with powder products, so huge fan. All right, so I am kind of just contouring my eye, if you will. And we're gonna keep that really natural. I don't even think I'm gonna do any other colors as of yet, because the second look is gonna be a lot more intense. So this one's just going to be really, really subtle for those natural friends out there. Okay, so I have also grabbed a Sephora, shocker, right? Sephora waterproof collection, Sephora collection waterproof eyeliner. These ones are the 24-hour colorful liners. I love them. This shade is called T-Rex, okay? So it's a green shade, and it's kind of like a more subtle green. So you guys can, a little brush hair on my face. So you guys can use this on the top, on the bottom. I'm going to show you a little bit of both. So I am going to do top liner with this. So I'm going to start and just drag it along the very top of my eye. And do you see it gives enough dimension so you don't necessarily need a black eyeliner with it. Some greens might be a little bit lighter and you might need to pair both. So I'm just gonna slowly drag it. And the reason why I love these, do you guys see how smooth that's going on? These pencils are honestly amazing. And I think they're only 12 bucks. They're super cheap. So really, really affordable, but also great quality. So I'm just kind of doing small little strokes, but I'm connecting everything. And you want to follow whatever will flatter your eye shape. So I do like a little bit thicker on the inside nowadays, just to, again, like really open up my eye. And then I might do like a little wing just for fun. You know, this is St. Patrick's Day. Let's have some fun here. So I want my wing to lift my eye. So I'm going to kind of lift a little bit right here. Close my eye. Some people pull. I don't like to pull because I already have enough sagging skin on my eyes. I don't need to pull it anymore. You can also use like a little angle brush to kind of pull it out. Sometimes I'll do that just to really give yourself like a nice soft edge. And that way that pencil doesn't have to be your defining edge. And then you can also like smooth with that. So a little wing, a little green, bada bing, bada boom. You could throw some glitter on there if you want. You could do a pair of lashes, just something really simple, and it doesn't need to be a lot. So I've got my green liner. Maybe we'll add a little bit of like gold shadow underneath. I don't know, that sounds fun, right? So again, pulling in my Natasha Denona, we are gonna grab this gold color, which is Cool Bronze. I guess it's a bronzy color. I always love green and gold together. Looks really pretty. And if you think of it, it's, you know, like a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. So a little leprechaun action. Okay, so I did a little bit of the gold shadow underneath. I do think it needs something more. I mean, I do love this little wing going on, but let's pop on a pair of lashes. Okay, so I threw on a pair of Ardell Wispy Faux Mink lashes. You know, lashes make everything just a little better, a little fancier. My lashes are a little short these days. I have not been doing my lash treatments like I should. And then I'm going to do a little bottom mascara. This is the new Buxom mascara. It's called XTROVERT, and I love it. It's very, very volumizing. Just a great mascara. When I'm doing the top lashes, you kind of turn it because it has this like helix shape on it. So part of it really packs the mascara on, and then the other part like brushes it out. On the bottom, I kind of just use the brush part because I don't want it being too crazy. So I do things like out of order a lot because I'm very visual. So sometimes I have no idea what look I'm gonna do, and I'm just blending my lashes in here. So I'm not going all the way through the full top lash. I'm just kind of pushing my lashes into the faux lashes. Like I was saying, sometimes I go out of order because I like to see and build my looks that way. And I don't always plan them out. I just kind of, what you see is what you get. Okay, kind of liking this for like a really subtle, natural thing. I might do a little brown, like a shimmery brown in the waterline. Again, Sephora collection. Waterproof pencils. This one is Cocoa. I'm just gonna add it to my waterline right at the base of those bottom lashes. Just for a little dimension on the bottom. And just for fun, we can add a little bit of glitter. This is the Dazzleshadow liquid from MAC. So I'm gonna get just a little bit out of here. I like to keep, again, my products sanitary, so I always wipe them on the back of my hand, which is sanitized. And I'm using a lip brush, just something small and synthetic. I'm gonna go underneath my lashes, which my lashes, I already did the mascara, so I have to be really careful. And I'm just gonna kind of pat this glitter right on top of that gold. Just for some fun. I like it. Okay, so here is your subtle, natural, everyday look. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye so you can see the completed look on what it's going to look like. Okay, so I went ahead and did the other eye with the wing liner, the gold shadow and the gold glitter underneath, as well as mascara and a pair of lashes, the Ardell Faux Mink Wispies. So, and then I also did a nude lip. This is my favorite nude lip right now. This is by Sam Marcel. It's called Angeline. It's just, honestly, for my skin tone, it is the perfect nude, and I absolutely love it. So I finished off with a nude. Just, again, this is like the subtle, natural, kind of little hint of fun for St. Patrick's Day. If this green is not bright enough for you, you may use a different green. You can also use like a lighter pencil, like a gold pencil, and then go over it with a green shadow. So definitely utilize what you have in your kit or in your personal makeup bag. If you don't have green, you can always use color theory. Yellow and blue make green, so you can always make some sort of gold, some sort of blue shadow, and kind of create your own green. But this is kind of that subtle green. And like I said, if you really want to, you can take, like this is the Natasha Denona palette, so there is a few green options. If I want to take bottle green, I can take a angle brush and go right on top and really like step up the green color. So that's another option, just to kind of intensify it a little bit. But I really love just like a subtle green liner on top. I think the gold on the bottom just really kind of makes it a little bit more fun. Ooh, this green's really pretty though. So liner is always a great way. Yeah, I like that. Definitely step it up with that shadow. It's really pretty. So liner's a great way to just do something fun, something small for St. Patrick's Day. So if you are on the more natural, not so risky side, here is your look. Okay, St. Patrick's Day makeup part 2. These are for those girls who love the color. So starting with my subtle look, I'm not going to take it off. I'm just gonna add to it. So you guys can do these steps at the very end if you want. But part 2, so I've got my primer on. I have my natural shadow. I already have some glitter. I already have some eyeliner. So I'm going to take just some colors. We are gonna start with a lighter color on the lid and a darker color in the crease. Basic, simple eyeshadow 101. I'm sticking with the Natasha Denona palette. And I think I'm gonna start with this true gold color. It's like a shimmery, kind of greenish gold. We'll see. I might need to step it up and add some of that olive, but we're gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Why not? So I'm taking just a flat brush. This guy is not labeled, AKA really old from my kit, but I obviously love it. So just a flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna go right along my lid, and I'm just gonna pack this really shimmery, kind of goldish green color all along my lid. And remember, I already have that kind of natural crease color going on, so I'm going right underneath that crease. Okay, step 1, super easy. Now I want you to grab like a smaller blending brush. This one is from MAC. This is the 221. I don't know if they still make it. So if they don't, you can also use something like the Sigma E27 detailed blending, just something kind of smaller. And I'm gonna grab that shadow that we actually used to go over the liner because I love it. It's that kind of forest green color called bottle green. And I'm gonna start in the outer corners, and I'm just gonna kind of really carve out my crease with this detail brush. So you see how it's like really carving it out? I am going kind of all the way on the inside because I really want to shape my eye. Whew, that is some color. I'm going to slightly lift as I'm blending, and I'm getting really, really soft in my pressure because this color is very strong. Now I'm going to take a clean blending brush, my trusty MAC 224, just get those edges. Kind of pull it out a little bit. And I might go in with like a orangier brown just to soften the edge. This is Sandstorm from the same palette, just to give myself a little more of a natural transition. Again, I'm building off of what I had before, so And in 3 shadows, that eye is complete because again, I already have the gold, I already have the liner. If you want to go back in and add a black liner right along the edge to make it pop, you can do that as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my other eye off camera and pull this look all together for you. Okay, so I went ahead and finished this eye off camera, and I did add a little bit of the Haus Laboratories liquid eyeliner, just in black, just along the edge, because I had that green before and it matches my crease and I just wanted it to stand out a little bit more. So now you have it light green on the lid, darker green in the crease, a little brown to blend it, black eyeliner, some gold glitter underneath, and you have your Thanksgiving. What holiday? Wow. Do I need a day off or do I need a day off? Okay, you can keep that in there. That's actually really funny because we're like 4 months after Thanksgiving. There you have it. There is your St. Patrick's Day look with your beautiful green shadows, and you will not get pinched. Thanks again for watching my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment below what you want to see next. All of the products used in my video are also linked below. And if you want to see more, follow me anywhere at Jill Powell Glam. Thanks again.